Hello lighting people, it's LightFair 2022 and we're pleased to bring you a very special LightFair edition of 5 Big Questions. I'm Al Uzinski with Inside Lighting and we're pleased today to be joined by the Senior Principal and CEO of award-winning lighting design firm HLB Lighting Design, Carrie Hawley. Carrie, hello and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Al.
And you folks at HLB, you sent a lot of people to LightFair, and tell us about how you're supporting the show and how many offices and people you have.
Sure. We are delighted to see LightFair back in person. We did attend New York and we brought an even bigger presence to Las Vegas. We have 20 HLB teammates from all over the country, including one of our teammates from Taiwan. So we're really happy to be representing both coasts and the interior of the United States to get people here and supporting this incredible event.
Well, you have a very well-respected organization, but a very broad organization, so many cities, so many locations, and internationally, as you just mentioned. So, the number of architectural manufacturers varies year to year. This year, it's smaller than usual, but what's the investment, return on investment that you see that bringing so many people to the show will return for your people?
Well, I think fundamentally, we believe in meeting together in person as an industry. It's really important. It's critical for our growth, for our relationships, for our trust, for our ability to learn, our ability to see new technologies in person and touch and feel things, be a part of the educational sessions, be a part of the events, and really continue to bond with industry folks, from manufacturers to reps to distributors, contractors. It's really important for this industry to come together. It's critical to the future.
Well, it's great to have you and the team come together here and be part of this. And now you spend, as a design firm, you spend so much of your time with architects and end users and worrying about the occupants' lighting that they're going to have to experience. So when you consider that, here at LightFair, there's so many things with human-centric lighting and well buildings and connected network controls. What are some of those advanced features that we tend to be talking a lot about here that maybe the end user, the occupants, haven't fully grasped yet?
I definitely think that circadian lighting is an increasing trend due to the wellness initiatives. Far more people are now understanding the impact of light on people's health and well-being, and from daylight to electric lighting. So I don't think that it's been embraced by clients across the board. We have limited client interest because it costs more money, it's more complicated. It's considered something that isn't really necessary at this stage. We do potentially see that there's going to be an increased trend over time as wellness initiatives become the forefront of the priorities for clients in the future. So I do hope to see that technology pick up, but it is still a great concept, but it's not really being embraced by our clients across the board. I would also say network controls are really something that have become a huge initiative, and most of our clients are starting to understand the value of that. And so we're happy to see advances in controls technology. It's an absolutely critical part of our success of our projects.
Well, that's great, and obviously those projects become more complex, and when you bring those in, but they're also becoming more friendly and better spaces to occupy for your end user clients. When you consider like commercial markets, commercial real estate markets have taken a bit of a hit with the pandemic, and we know that you folks work on so many different project types. It's not just commercial real estate, but when you consider the overall market right now, what's been the effect of the pandemic? What kind of pandemic hangover is there to new business opportunities for a design firm like yours?
Well, we did see a little bit of a slowdown in certain markets. Hospitality, of course, was very concerning at first, but from a commercial marketplace, we saw some hiccups, but there's been an incredibly strong comeback in many of our markets. We're very diversified across the United States, and in particular on the East Coast, we're seeing a lot of lab office. So that's really a huge trend. And then we are seeing a lot of rethinking of offices and headquarters. So there is a very strong TI market that's coming back. It never really got completely affected, some of the markets more heavily than others, but we're happy to see that people still need to have quality office environments and view lighting as a priority.
That sounds great. And when you consider your office environments. You have so many throughout the country and internationally, as mentioned earlier. And you've done that organically for the most part, where you've gone into new cities and opened up new offices. But in a couple instances with Illumination Arts in New Jersey and with 186 Design Group in Denver last year, you've made some acquisitions. When you consider making an acquisition, is it more about the people that you're acquiring, or a faster track into the market, or is it other factors in play there?
It's a combination of everything. I think it really depends on the right opportunity coming together. It's a combination of the talent, of the people, the culture, the leadership style. We really are a collaborative firm. We believe in a really shared leadership model. And so we look for people in opportunities to expand, either from a marketplace standpoint or a geographic location standpoint, really to help strengthen our internal initiatives. And if it's a good fit on both sides, it's in the case of Illumination Arts and 186 Group, they were fantastic fits. It's been a terrific experience, and we become one firm. And so we're really looking for an alignment with culture, but something that's going to add value, either from a market sector standpoint, a geographic standpoint.
One of the parts of your job is to keep your pulse on the new products that are out there and how to apply them to different situations. Hence, you and the team being here. But also that involves manufacturers and their representatives meeting with you folks in your local markets. What do you see some of the we're all Zoom fatigued after the pandemic, but it's still an effective tool. But with the best agents or the best manufacturers, what are they doing to keep you folks in the loop without forcing you on Zoom calls or wasting time in a way that's not productive?
Right. Well, I will say, first of all, we have started having people come back in the office now. There's nothing like meeting in person. So it's been a joy to be able to actually put our hands on products again. And so that's always our preference. Zoom meetings were a filler, as you said, and we have also found that some of our rep agencies and manufacturers are sending almost like soundbite videos, 5-minute, 3-minute, 1-minute updates, where you just get a quick overview on new products that have been launched. And I think that that's been a fantastic way of doing it. Instead of like a hour presentation, almost a soundbite where someone can check it by email when they have some downtime. And I think that that's been a really effective technique.
Yeah, short form video has definitely become important. In fact, Inside Lighting will be bringing 17 short form videos to market through LightFair this week. And Carrie, we're so glad that you took time out of your busy schedule to not only come to LightFair, but to share your insights with us, as well as the people watching back at their home office. And thank you so much for joining us for 5 Big Questions, Carrie.
Thank you, my pleasure.
And be sure to follow Inside Lighting on LinkedIn and on Instagram. Visit the website for more updates, more insights from more industry thought leaders like Carrie, as well as short soundbite product reviews, all on the Inside Lighting homepage.